Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase, and these are some of the top stories making headlines today. Now, nation, if you love the consistency, remember to drop a like and also drop a comment in the comment section. Now, the M0nk3y patient who yesterday fled the M0nk3y hospital, where he was under mandatory isolation in Clarendon, could face criminal charges for one, breaching the Quarantine Act, public mischief by putting the entire island in danger, and also endangering his own youth. Now, he has also stepped forward to state that the accusation made against him are all lies. Now, the 39-year-old man who local health authorities said tested for the impacts rubbished the health ministry's version of his departure from the healthcare facility. He's saying that this is a failure on the part of the system itself. Now, he said, I told the doctor I am leaving at 11 a.m. I'm going to my yard. That's what I said to the doctor, loud and clear. He said he made this statement several times. He explained that he walked out of the hospital freely to take care of his 5-year-old youth who had traveled with him and who was distressed at the fact that he was no longer home. Now, some are saying that based on the fact that a test was conducted and these people were providing him the necessary health care, why him leave the facility and return to him youth, putting him youth and everybody else on the island in danger. Now, in an exclusive interview, he said when he came to Jamaica in June 30, he kind of felt a pain in his back. He wasn't sure what it was, but he says he travels with pain in his back every now and then. He said the pain got excessive. He decided to visit the healthcare facility. Himself upon arrival, a scan was conducted and he was given a letter for admission because the doctor said he saw something on the scan and he did not like what he saw. Now, he says it was after that everything changed, and that is where the diagnosis was made. Now, he said that left him puzzled as he was at the healthcare facility from Tuesday, July 5th, and it was Thursday when they started to tell him about the diagnosis. He said he was surprised because he was not exposed to the impacts and was not exposed to C neither. And he was with his kids in England and never had any symptoms before he left. Now, he said he was on oxygen and in the isolation ward from Tuesday and came off on Saturday. He said when it was time for him to be released and sent home, and it seems as if the patient was trying to make some form of arrangement with the healthcare facility that he could be quarantined at home, which the reason for isolation at the medical facility is to make sure that these individuals come into 0% contact with anybody else. But me get to him and say about him youth, but this is also a risk for the youth. He says now, this is where the argument started. He said they then changed the argument saying he did not look fit enough to return for home quarantine. And he said he had to spend another 3 weeks at the facility. And he said he had made no prior arrangements for him youth, where him carry all the way from the UK. He said, what am I supposed to do? Leave my 5-year-old for 3 weeks? Boy, when him stayed from theme side, my sister must say it was all about him youth. But it's the fact that people are talking about a wider situation, a bigger situation than just one person. And the fact that they're saying even though the youth is distressed, you know what I mean, the youth want to see him, we know all of that. We don't know what the situation is like. If he's a single parent, we're not going on the details about that. We can't talk about what has not been detailed in the tabloids. But we can say this. Him did risk him own youth life. See him youth to himself desperately want to see and comfort. Now, they are together, but all isolated. Talk to me, nation. Tell me how you feel. As I say, based on all our going on, the state is stating that charges could be placed against him for the actions he has taken. And of course, Jamaicans are in support of stating that he should have never left the facility. Now, the story given was that he fled the facility by leaving through a window, which he's saying is not true. He's saying he left through the front door. Now, tell the truth. Remember, not every worker, not every security on the compound knows that this individual is the individual with such. You can't know. And every nurse will see him walk out know say, you know what I mean? This brother enough here walk out. We were the individuals who know, same enough for left. Shift change or what? So he's saying that. I know how them tell it. He made already make arrangements for leave on that day. And that is why, even though he was in isolation, as they stated, there was a vehicle in wait. And I guess that is how law enforcement knew his location. Because he made already tell them, say, when him leave, that is the place where you will be going. But talk to me in the comment section. Was it a failure on the part of the healthcare system? Was it just a situation where it was beyond the control? Because remember, as some people are stating, this is a grown individual who is being given healthcare. So nobody not expect him to try to leave. But truth be told, there have been numerous situations like that. That's why some patients have to be confined. Because some patients want to leave when, they have not been given the okay to leave by a healthcare professional. And even though he states that, and him already make it clear, then they decide, so, you can't leave again. Whatever the arrangement was before, by the time him left, arrangements already been changed. And then they said, no, 3 more weeks at the facility. So of course, if the master them got charged for breaching the act, it could quite be possible. As I would say, there are other charges which can also be brought forth with that. However, what is also, let's say, a silver lining within all this is that he's saying that arrangements were made so that when him left the facility, him traveled directly to the place where he was then later, found. So it seems as if he never interact with nobody else other than the people who either forward for him and who were at the premises when law enforcement arrived. So they don't let that silver lining. And hopefully, full recovery is made and, him can return home. I want to hear no more talk about this on the island. And hopefully them start with some more proper screening at the ports and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Nation, talk to me. Tell me what you think. Of course, the comment section open 24/7. Never lack yet. Patient who fled the M0nk3y hospital has, of course, been returned. And based on his story, we're not going to use words like captured and no. Because he's saying that he already stated where he was going and that is where they found him. So we're not going to use words like captured. We're going to say returned to the facility. You know what I mean? And everybody who he interact with is also at the facility as well. So that's the silver lining within the story. As we say, if you're new to the channel, to pass through, well, the subscribe icon is there for you. Click the subscribe icon and of course put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and boss a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reason. Join the discussion, the comment section 24/7. It never lack yet. All they have to do are just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. Basically, other than that, you can drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions right there within the comment section. And you know the sentiments, and for those who don't, until the reason again. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say based on what take place. This is again a situation that can be handled. You know what I mean? And the authorities are saying that they're actively doing what they can. So until the reason again, You know the sentiments for those who don't want to live, love, and prosper. And of course, stay tuned.